Since my last video on the Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls wishlist exceeded my expectations, it's time to make another. This time, instead of just making a wishlist, I'm scouring the entire Marvel catalog to pinpoint characters that will be a perfect fit in this fighting game. The key is finding characters with undeniable flashiness and unique abilities. So while I'll definitely include popular, well-known heroes and villains, I'm also going to shine a spotlight on some of the more niche characters who deserve a moment in the spotlight. With 8 characters already confirmed in the base roster, and considering this is a 4v4 fighter where redundancy needs to be avoided, I'm anticipating over 40 characters in the base roster. Today I'm going to present my list of 38 characters who I believe have a shot in Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls. If you're new here, my name is Yuno, and now you know. If you enjoyed this video at any point, leaving a like would be appreciated. If you want to see more, feel free to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell notification, and let me know what characters you would like to see down below. Now on to the video. Wolverine. Wolverine is an absolute no-brainer. He's the quintessential fighting game character. His adamantium claws are perfect for brutal, rapid, close quarters combat, also allowing for devastating combos and quick, impactful strikes. I can see him having a berserker rage mode that significantly boosts his damage and speed, transforming him into a more relentless force, and appealing to players who love that aggressive, high-pressure playstyle. Beyond pure offense, his healing factor could translate into some unique defense or comeback mechanic. Imagine him slowly regenerating a portion of his health over time, or perhaps a special move that sacrifices some meter for a burst of regeneration, allowing him to turn the tides in a losing battle. Wolverine's iconic status with raw power, agility, and the potential for a truly savage and satisfying fighting style makes him a lock for any Marvel fighting game. Black Panther. Black Panther is an absolute must-have. While he's already a beloved character, the MCU propelled T'Challa to an unprecedented level of popularity, making him a household name. With his combination of the vibranium suit and advanced martial arts, this makes him inherently sleek, powerful, and a visually stunning fighter. The vibranium suit itself offers great potential. Imagine its ability to absorb and redirect kinetic energy, translating into a unique defense and offense mechanic. He could parry incoming attacks, building up kinetic energy, and then unleashes it into a devastating counterattack. A developer like Arsis, known for their innovative approaches, could truly elevate Black Panther. He wouldn't be just another brawler, but a strategic, deep, and visually spectacle character, truly deserving of his spotlight. The Fantastic Four. It's almost a given that the original superhero family, the Fantastic Four, must be included in a 4v4 fighter. It's generally surprising that they haven't been a consistent staple in major fighting games. Sue, the mastery of force fields and her invisibility, offers a unique, strategic, deceptive playstyle. She can excel at zoning, setting up invisible walls, or spears to control space, or project powerful, unseen force blasts. Her invisibility wouldn't just be an evasive maneuver, it could be used for tricky mix-ups, disappearing during combos just to reappear somewhere else, or even applying an invisible debuff to opponents, forcing them to guess where her next move is. Johnny brings explosive, visual spectacle aggression to the roster with his firepower. His ability offers credible mobility through flight and devastating offensive options. Imagine him unleashing a torrent of flames, creating fire constructs like flaming projectiles or defensive walls, culminating into a powerful Nova Blast that clears the screen. His moveset would naturally lean towards burning attacks, aerial superiority, and wide-range area effect abilities. Ben Grimm, the ever-loving blue-eyed thing, is the tank character. His immense strength and rocky hide translate into a slow but incredibly impactful fighting style. His moveset will focus on powerful, deliberate strikes, bone-shattering, command grabs, and high defense, shrugging off damage. I would love to see his street-brawling, wrestling-inspired style implemented in this game, empathizing ground-based offense with powerful slams, or perhaps a unique mechanic where he can't be launched into the air or send people in the air, making him an unmovable force. Now, while Mr. Fantastic is the traditional leader of this game, I want to lean more into his villainous representation with the Maker. Reed Richards' darker, more ruthless alternative self. This choice not only fills a much needed villain slot on this list, but it offers a unique blend of scientific genius, terrifying ambition, and horrific moves. While Ms. Marvel also has stretching abilities, the Maker will be far more grotesque and transformative. He can stretch his entire body into unconventional shapes for wide-reaching attacks or defensive maneuvers. His moveset could also involve advanced bizarre gadgets, making him a highly technical, unorthodox, unsettling character. Okay, now let's get into the more niche characters. White Fox. Amy Han is a fantastic candidate, bringing a blend of unique heritage and dynamic abilities. As the last of the Komiho, a mythical race of shape-shifting nine-tailed foxes from South Korea folklore, Amy's powers are inherently flashy and visually distinct. Her Kumiho psychology grants her superhuman strength, speed, agility, durability, and stamina, along with hyper-acute senses. What truly sets her apart, however, is her ability to absorb energy from others and restore her own power, which can translate into a fascinating risk-reward mechanic in the game. I can envision artists taking inspiration from characters like Naruto in his Kyuubi mode in the Storm series, where she can use her Kumiho tails to extend her reach for grabs, multi-hit attacks, or creating stunning visual effects as part of her combos. Her unique aesthetic and versatility makes her a truly exciting addition to the roster. Wave. Wave is a more recent but impactful addition to the Marvel Universe, presenting an excellent opportunity to showcase a fresh face with visually spectacular powers. As a Filipino superhero with hydrokinesis, Wave is a formidable force capable of controlling and manipulating vast amounts of water. Her moveset is incredibly diverse, allowing her to conjure towers of waves overwhelming opponents, creating solid wave constructs for close-range attacks or defensive shields. She can even manipulate the environment by flooding the stage. Imagine a tactical death if she could leave puddles that slows enemies down or create slippery surfaces. Similar to characters like Rain in Mortal Kombat, Wave's water-based projectiles can be fluid and unpredictable. Psylock is a character whose powers are practically tailor-made for the flashiness, high-octane style of ArcSys games. Her psychic abilities, particularly her iconic psychic knives and potent telekinetic abilities. Her psychic abilities can translate into an incredibly agile and precise fighter. Seeing how she was portrayed in other games with the ArcSys flair for visual extravagance, they could truly go wild. Psylocke can use her moves to create deceptive clones or projectiles, unleashing telekinetic bursts for powerful range attacks and seamless blend of these powers for nimble, acrobatic martial arts. This will offer a fantastic hybrid of close range and versatile range psychic assaults. And imagine her ultimate. I can see them going crazy like they did with Goku's Black Arc in Fighters. I generally hope she makes the cut because her potential for dazzling high skill gameplay is immense. Blade is a highly requested character in all forms of media. His inclusion will be a massive draw. The recent buzz around his comics, his ongoing development in his own games, and the constant teasing in titles like Marvel Rivals. He's exactly the kind of gritty, stylish, aggressive, close-range style fighter that the game needs. His expertise in vampire hunting combined with peak swordsmanship and enhanced physical attributes allow for a visceral, satisfying playstyle. Arsenal is very diverse, ranging from his signature katanas and rapid, precise slashes from various projectiles. The possibilities for a brutal cinematic finisher and unique combat animations are endless, making Blade a truly compelling choice. Thor. While the MCU depiction of Thor has certainly evolved, a fighting game has the perfect opportunity to showcase the true might of the God of Thunder. I'm hoping for a design that mixes God of War Ragnarok's Thor and Marvel Rivals Thor, giving us the impact big body feel. Thor's immense strength, unparalleled control over lightning, and his iconic hammer Mjolnir provides an incredibly rich moveset. He'll be a heavy hitter, capable of summoning powerful storms, unleashing devastating close-range strikes, and launching lightning-infused projectiles. This blend of options will make for visually satisfying, impactful gameplay. Alternatively, the game could feature him wielding Stormbreaker, opening a door for Mighty Thor as a separate character. Daredevil. It's truly baffling that Daredevil hasn't been a staple in Marvel fighting games yet. He's practically tailor-made for one. His heightened senses and acrobatic fighting style makes him a prime candidate for a technical, fast-paced character that rewards precision. I said this in my wishlist video, but I think it would be cool if we have him as a stance character, where the Billy Club can transform into nunchucks or a bow staff. What would truly set him apart, however, is his radar sense. This can manifest into a unique parry mechanic that allows him to see and react to incoming attacks. Mastering Daredevil would undoubtedly be a challenge, yet incredibly rewarding, perfect for capturing the unique blend of martial prowess and sensory perception. ShangChi, the undisputed master of Kung Fu, is another character who was on my wish list, and this is an absolute natural fit for the game. His unparalleled martial arts could translate into fluent, elegant, yet a combo-heavy playstyle. Players will be able to weave together intricate hand-to-hand techniques infusing precision strikes and lightning-fast counterattacks. Now, I know a lot of people will love Iron Fist in here, but the reason I'm going with ShangChi right now is the 10 rings. The 10 rings to his arsenal opens up more dynamic possibilities. These powerful artifacts can be used for range attacks, setting up traps on the battlefield, or even enhancing his physical strikes with explosive energy. This blend of traditional martial arts mastery and mystical weaponry makes ShangChi a highly engaging, formidable character. Magik is easily one of Marvel's coolest characters, and her growing popularity, especially since her appearance in Marvel Rivals, makes her an exciting prospect for this game. Playing her would be pure fun, thanks to her unique blend of mutant teleportation prowess and her fearsome soul sword. These abilities offer incredible potential. Imagine her zipping across the screen in an instant, creating portals for tricky cross-ups or unexpected attacks. Her unpredictable nature will make her a nightmare for opponents to read. I can see an ultimate ability that could even set her into a Dark Child persona. Imagine if she gets a dragon installed before Soul Bad Guy. Mysterio. Mysterio is a character trailer made for this kind of visual spectacle and deceptive gameplay that ArcSys excels at. His reliance on illusions and holographic technology will make him a truly uniquely frustrating character to fight against. His moveset will revolve entirely on misdirection, creating convincing duplicates of himself and confusing the opponent. A pure trickster archetype, Mysterio would constantly keep his opponent guessing, relying on mind games and visual trickery to open up devastating attacks, making him incredibly frustrating but immensely rewarding. Magneto isn't just a good pick, he's a fundamental pillar of Marvel fighting games, and his exclusion will be a serious oversight. His absolute control over magnesium grants him unparalleled aerial movement, allowing him to dominate the skies and rain down metallic projectiles. He can create formidable defense barriers to negate incoming damage and manipulate the environment, pulling enemies towards him or launching them away. His ability to unleash devastating magnetic storms would make him an ultimate zone control character, capable of dictating the pace and range of a fight with overwhelming power. Any Marvel fighting game feels incomplete without him. Gambit possessed the right amount of flashiness and the inherent style to be the perfect fit for this game. Leaving him out would be an injustice. His signature kinetic energy manipulation and card throwing skills naturally lends themselves to a flashy, explosive playstyle. He could charge his playing cards with explosive energy, turning them into powerful projectiles that flies across the screen, or add an arc to hit opponents from unexpected angles. His bow staff will provide a stylish close-range combat, allowing for graceful yet impactful strikes. What makes Gambit truly exciting is the potential to incorporate explosive traps to his movesets, setting up delayed explosions or ground hazards that forces the opponent to constantly mind their position. This blend of range pressure, close quarter flare, and strategic traps will make him a high-risk, high-reward character. Arrow is a relatively recent addition to the Marvel roster, but her unique powers make her an ideal candidate, and could give her the much-deserved spotlight. Her wind manipulation powers will allow for a highly mobile and control-oriented playstyle that's distinct from other characters. She can create precise gusts of winds for fast projectiles, summon miniature tornadoes, and use air currents for incredibly swift movements and evasive maneuvers. This will give her a unique aerial presence, allowing her to float, dash, and reposition herself with unparalleled grace, making her a frustratingly difficult target to master and control the space on the battlefield. Venom. With SpiderMan practically guaranteed to be in the game, Venom feels like an absolute certainty. His unique visual design, raw power, and sheer variety of attacks that the symbiote allows makes him an incredibly compelling character. Imagine the visual spectacle of his constantly shifting form. His moveset wouldn't just be about brute strength, it's the formless nature of the symbiote that allows for incredible reach and unprecedented transformations. His unique reach will allow for surprising pokes and pressure, while shape-shifting symbiote allows him to lead his unique defensive maneuvers, even temporarily transforming his body. This character will embody a brutal, unpredictable playstyle that's both terrifying and deeply satisfying. Nico. Nico will be an incredibly cool, unique addition primarily because of the unpredictable nature of her staff of one. Her Her core mechanic will revolve around staff limitations. She can cast almost any spell imaginable, but she cannot repeat the same spell twice without an undesirable or random consequence. This once per spell rule can translate into a fascinating gameplay loop. Imagine a character where using specials depletes a special stock, and once the particular spell is used, it's replaced by a new randomly generated one or a modified version of this spell. This will force players to adapt on the fly, constantly changing their strategy or making every fight feel fresh and dynamic. Visually, this will be a spectacle with a wide array of magical effects, from elemental blasts to telekinetic surges to defense barriers and healing spells. Her fighting style could blend the agile staff of one strikes with unpredictable bursts of magic, making her a high skill, high reward character that truly stands out from the typical fighting game roster. Moonnight will be an incredibly cool and dynamic character. Now, I know I'm not the first person to say this, but I think a stance character would be perfect for him. A stance character where he could shift between personalities. For example, Mark Spector could be a brutal, hard-hitting brawler utilizing his mercenary training. Stephen Grant might manifest as a more agile, perhaps a even more defensive character. Mr. Knight persona could focus on parries and precise strikes. And Jake Lockley could emerge specializing in street fighting, grappling, and perhaps even granting temporarily boosts in aggression or inflicting status effect. The constant flux will make Moon Knight a master of adaptation, forcing opponents to constantly reevaluate their tactics while allowing players to express different facets of his complex personality. The Winter Soldier. Bucky Barnes has seen a monumental surge in popularity thanks to the prominent role in the MCU. Marvel Rivals has already shown how incredible he could be when expanding your imagination, but I'm very curious to see how Arc-Sys can bring his unique skill set to life. Bucky enhanced physical attributes, formidable cybernetic arm, and extensive combat training makes him a tactical powerhouse. I can easily picture his arms transforming into a long-range gun for unexpected pokes, or even deploying an EMP bomb stunning effect for opponents. This will provide a gritty, efficient, and incredibly satisfying playstyle, focusing on pressure and devastating counter-offenses. The Hood. While some may not be familiar with him right now, I think having him would be the perfect way to give him the much needed spotlight. Hood's demonic powers come from his mystical cloak, offering a distinctive, dark, unpredictable fighting style. He can utilize sudden teleportation, tricky mix-ups, and unleash chaotic energy blasts, even summoning minor demonic entities to assist him or project dark flames. This blend of deceptive movement and magical projectiles and unsettling visual will make him a truly unique, challenging villain to master, injecting a dose of arcane chaos to the roster. She-Hulk. While Hulk often takes the spotlight, I'm making the bold choice to feature Jennifer Walters. She brings a fantastic blend of superhuman strength, sharp intelligence, and unique legal background, making her generally fun and a powerful character. Imagine her incorporating humorous or legal theme attacks, perhaps an objection call, something like Phoenix Wright from NBC3, or using her strength to perform wrestling moves with a cheeky flair. This will offer a refreshing blend to raw power and personality, making her a dynamic and engaging addition. Wanda Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch, is another MCU powerhouse whose inclusion is almost essential. Her reality warping and chaos magic powers offers incredible potential for a highly unpredictable and visually stunning character. Her moveset can literally manifest chaotic array of random magical effects, from unexpected elemental bursts to temporarily debuffing opponents. She can also utilize probability manipulation to enhance her own attacks or subtly hinder the opponent movements. This will make her a high-risk, high-reward magic user, requiring players to adapt to unpredictable natures of her power, while unleashing a visual spectacle with her magical barrages. Cyclops, the steadfast leader of the X-Men, is an absolute must-have. After all, he's been shaking hands with Ryu, how can he not be in here? Scott Summers' Optic Blast is his iconic signature ability, and his moveset will revolve entirely around these powerful, precise energy beams. He could charge them for greater damage, angle them to hit opponents across the screen, or use them for various offensive and defensive purposes, like pushing the opponent away or breaking their guard. He will be a definitive master of zoning and long-range combat, demanding careful aim and strategic positioning from players to control the battlefield and dominate from a distance. Hela, the terrifying goddess of death, commands immense power and possesses a captivating dark aesthetic that would translate perfectly in this game. Her ability to manifest weapons from thin air allows for a unique, relentless offense. Her moveset would involve summoning a barrage of sharp projectiles, delivering powerful and aggressive close-range attacks with her materialized blades, and potentially even shadow manipulation for teleportation or creating dark energy constructs. This will make her a truly formidable, dark, and aggressively oppressive force on the battlefield, embodying her regal yet terrifying nature. Loki, the god of mischief, will be an incredibly unique and wonderful deceptive character. His mastery of magic and illusions and trickery provides endless creative possibilities for his moveset. He can create convincing duplicates and confuse the opponent, rapidly teleporting across the stage and casting a wide array of magical spells and energy blasts from binding enchantment. Playing Loki will embody the chaotic, unpredictable, and highly strategic playstyle centered around outsmarting and disorientating the enemy. Miss America. I've always been a huge fan of America Chavez. Her character is incredibly cool, and her powers are even cooler, making her a phenomenal pick for this game. America's superhuman strength, incredible durability, and unique ability to open up star portals will make her an incredibly dynamic, hard-hitting character. She can use her portals for swift, unexpected travel across the stage, launching surprise attacks from impossible angles, or even interacting with the environment by opening portals to drop hazards or pull enemies through. This will offer a truly unique spatial awareness playstyle, allowing her to control the battlefield through teleportation and devastating physical force. Iron Fist. Okay, I had to put him in. He's an absolutely perfect fit for the martial arts and fighting game, and we need that hand-to-hand character. His mastery of Chi and the legendary Iron Fist techniques are inherently flashy and impactful. His gameplay will emphasize precise, powerful strikes, channeling his chi into devastating chi-infused projectile attacks. He can also have a unique focus mechanic where he can charge his attacks, imbue it with even greater power for devastating impact. This will make him a highly technical and incredibly rewarding character to master, demanding precision and timing to unleash his full martial art potential. Ultron is a terrifying villain who will be a highly versatile and imposing opponent in this game. His advanced robotic body, cold intelligence, and ability to generate energy blasts and deploy drones offers a fantastic foundation for complex movesets. He can utilize flight for superiority, aerial positioning, and unleash relentless energy projectiles, and can even have self-repair mechanics that can regenerate a portion of his health or armor. His deployment of smaller drones can harass the opponent or create openings that will add a layer of strategic depth. All of this combined to make him a relentless, imposing, truly menacing, antagonizing threat. Thanos. Ever since his appearance in the first Avengers film, Thanos was built up to be the biggest, baddest villain of the Marvel Universe. And after his legendary saga, his slot in the Marvel fighting game is an absolute guarantee. His immense strength, incredible durability, and terrifying power of the Infinity Gauntlet would make him an overwhelming force on the battlefield. I would particularly love his moveset dynamically implementing each of the Infinity Stones, allowing him to channel their unique powers during combat. SpiderMan. Now, a lot of people were mad about this in my wish list, saying we don't need two Spider-Mans in the game, but I don't care. Miles Morales is my favorite superhero. He was the first character on my initial wish list for a good reason. He injects a phenomenal, fresh, youthful energy into the Spider-Man archetype. His signature Venom blast, bioelectricity, and camouflage abilities offer great, exciting gameplay possibilities beyond the standard web slinging. And now with his recent ability to manifest a bioelectric lightsaber, the creative possibilities for his moveset are truly endless, promising a visual spectacle for innovative combat. Armor. Armor is another character I highlighted on my wish list, and she brings a compelling, unique defense yet offensive style. Her core ability is to manifest powerful psionic armor around herself to make her a truly formidable presence. I imagine her playing like a mix of both Broly's from Fighters. What would be cool if Arcs takes this character and use her in a completely different way. Instead of having really big bulky armor, have her armor look like a samurai's armor, using her abilities as swords and stuff. This dynamic will make her a versatile character, rewarding players who can anticipate hits and unleash devastating retaliations. Elsa Bloodstone. As a seasoned monster hunter with her rich lineage of supernatural fighting, Elsa Bloodstone will inject a gritty, distinct flavor into this game. She brings a unique blend of ranged weaponry, agile combat, and specialized monster slaying gadgets that will make her incredibly versatile. Her moveset can incorporate various firearms for zoning, pressure, and quick precise strikes. The intriguing possibility of having special attacks that are even more effective against certain character types. This could add a fascinating layer to strategic depth. Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler is a character whose signature teleportation makes him an incredibly agile and unpredictable fighter, practically begging for his inclusion. He'll be the squashbuckler of the roster, delivering quick, flashy strikes, surprising attacks from unexpected angles, and unique teleportation-based combos that will keep the opponent guessing. I can see him being a highly technical character, rewarding players who master spatial awareness. Rambo. Spectrum is undeniably my favorite iteration of Captain Marvel, and her portrayal in the MCU only solidified that love. Monica's extraordinary ability to transform into and manipulate any form of energy offers a visually stunning and incredibly versatile style. She can seamlessly shift between solid and pure energy forms mid-combo, making her attacks unpredictable while allowing her to phase through certain projectiles or even opponents. Imagine her unleashing powerful blinding energy blasts, moving at incredible speeds across the screen, even absorbing enemy energy attacks to power up her own abilities. This fluidity and adaptability will make her a dynamic and incredibly engaging character on the battlefield. And for my last character, I have Blue Marvel. Blue Marvel represents a powerhouse of cosmic level might, making him an incredibly powerful and imposing fighter. His immense superhero strength, near invulnerability, and unique antimatter manipulation powers will translate into an overwhelming force. His movesets will primarily focus on devastating physical attacks, launching the opponents with raw power, and unleashing powerful antimatter energy blasts that can obliterate defenses. Perhaps temporary zones of damage and altered gravity would only add a unique strategic element. Blue Marvel would be a heavy hitter with cosmic level power, capable of dominating any opponent through sheer force. And those are all the characters I predict that are going to be on the Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls roster. Now, I could be extremely wrong, and if I am, let me know what character down below that I missed and what characters you would like to see. On my wishlist video, people said this will never happen, my wishlist sucked. Someone commented that I need more gangster characters, which I don't really understand. This is Marvel, you know that, right? Anyway, let me know down below what characters you would like to see. If you want to see more, be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification so you'll know when it's out. If you like the video, give it a like. If not, give it a dislike, doesn't really matter to me. And if you want to see more of me, catch me out on Twitter at If You Know You Know. Until then, you know where to find you know.